Hey everybody, it's XEspmasterX. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ruby. And this might be the final episode, unless I take a very long time to do this. Oh. MaDKIP, don't care. Anyways, so the first thing I need to do before I do anything else is I need to go back to Lily Cove City. Because I'm not going to need Dive anymore. Which means that we need to replace it on Mudden's moveset with Waterfall. And so basically the only thing I need to do to finish off this series for the time being is I'll go grab the item real quick just because it's here. It's a zinc. That's cool. But anyway, I need to get through Victory Road and I need to beat the Elite Four. And this could be... I'm not entirely sure how much trouble this is going to give me, because I experienced in the last episode some unexpected trouble beating Wallace, showing that I might not be quite over-leveled enough to totally breeze through this. But hopefully it's at just the right amount of challenge where there's some suspense, but it doesn't take like literally forever for me to actually do it. Because nobody likes seeing just item spamming your way to victory. So I want to be at just the right point where I don't have to do that. So to try and get a last bit of training in, I'm going to plan on fighting every single trainer in Victory Road. Though I think I am going to use repels so that I don't have to fight every single Pokemon, because I think that would be a little bit ridiculous. Still ignoring that cave. Actually, you know what? Let's not ignore that cave. Let's see where it goes. This will just be a little bit of a tease for what is to come in the future. Let's see where this goes. It goes to Southern Island, huh? So if you come up here, there's a rock. Alright, I don't really know what to make of that. But anyway, let's just continue on with what we're supposed to do for now. Anyway, so here's the move deleter. Exactly the man I need to see. Actually, I think this might be the first time I'm using him. So delete dive. And then, let's see here. And I need to teach Waterfall. And now we're ready to go on and finish the game. And there's lots of other little things you can get to with Waterfall, but I don't really care. So let's just go. So I'll show you the way to the final area. And also to plenty of tentacles, because we can't go without that. Anyways, I don't know if I actually have enough repels to get me all the way through Victory Road, but I'll just use as many as I have. I probably will have to go back and heal once or twice, but I'm gonna try and keep that to a minimum just for the sake of flow. But I just have a hard time imagining, if nothing else, I'm gonna run out of PP, even if I just fight the trainers. Alright, so traversing the very, very vast ocean, although I have not even shown like half of it. There's much more ocean in this game than there arguably should be. And you see, Game Freak did this because they want to emphasize like the battle of land and sea by having the sea routes be half of all the routes in the game, and the land routes the other half. Arguably, many have argued that this was a poor decision because sea routes are really boring. They did help things along by making your surf speed faster than usual. Like compare this surfing to all the other games, it's a lot faster. And they also made Wingull, a Pokemon you can find through surfing, so that you're not literally just seeing Tentacool, you're also seeing Wingull, which is a slight improvement in scenery at least. And here we are at Everground City. It's not really a city, that's kind of a misleading term. It's just like a single Pokemon Center, and then the Pokemon League, and that's it. Well, I guess if Washington, D.C. could be considered a state, then this could be considered a city. Alright, so let me see if there's anything I need to, like, withdraw. I'm gonna use up all these rare candies right before I go in. See, I think I'm good. For avoiding almost everything in the game, I have quite a decent collection of things. Alright, and now let's get on with Victory Road. Victory Road's the dungeon which you always have to go through when you beat a Pokemon game. And this one is also in that category. So, I'm trying to remember what the best route to get through here is. But I think first I'm going to want to come this way. Since I'm using repels, I am incentivized not to waste steps. That possibility doesn't exist. It does actually exist because you're battling me, so sorry. I'm the main character. And this is where not having Earthquake really hurts, but I just do not think there's a way to get through this without having all 4 of these HM moves. So that's sad. And I swore I wouldn't use HM Slaves at the beginning, so I'm going to stick to that. Another case in which having... Okay, I need to not make a comment about that every single time. I'm just a little bit bitter. Alright, wait, I should probably... I guess I still should be speeding up these battles. I don't know, maybe I can keep them slow because it's Victory Road, I guess, and so the battles are going to be a little bit more interesting. I don't know, man. Once the repels wear off, I'm definitely not going to show all the wild battles. Yeah, it's not really practical to fight every single wild encounter and every single trainer and still expect to get through without taking a very long time with only one Pokemon. So that leads us back to where we were here. So I think next we're gonna want to go up here. I don't think there is another way to go, actually. And this is where we fight this person. Yeah, so there's usually a lot of ace train. Well, I say ace trainers in this. It's cool trainers in this game. But I want to say these are just supposed to be the equivalent of ace trainers from other generations. Please no poison to point, please. Okay, good. Thank you. I accept that compliment. And this is where we get to the fun part, because as you can see, it's dark. Did you bring a light? But I've played this game so many times, I think I should be able to get through it, even though it's dark and I can't see anything. I think... Okay, hold on. We're probably going to run out of repels pretty quickly here, because I didn't actually want to buy more. Yeah, actually, no, I only really had 2. Wow, that lasted a long time. Okay. So this should be... Oh, gosh dang it. Oops, what a waste of steps. Okay. Alright, and up, because if you go up here, you will find an item of some description. Let's see what it is. Because I actually don't remember. I'm gonna guess that it's a nugget. Yes? Oh, there's a trainer. And okay, you have a Claydol. Claydol is a very defensive Pokemon. Hopefully I should be able to still one-shot it. Alright, good. That's a good sign. If I can at least one-shot stuff in here. Except for that Muck. But Muck's a very specially defensive Pokemon, so I'm not really surprised. I'm glad that it did not take the one turn it had to Toxic me or something. Because that would have been really annoying. And where did I... Oh. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not as sure of where I'm going as I thought I was. So, I thought that just led to a secret path with an item. But that might actually have been the way of where you're supposed to go. That's understandable, dude. So I think there was some minor video glitches in the last episode. Hopefully that's not a problem here. Actually, I just remembered something. Well, whatever. I'll be fine. Alright, this is kid stuff. The problem is I'm probably going to run out of Surf PP pretty quickly, so I'm actually going to use Waterfall here to spread my most powerful move a little bit out longer. Kadabra. Abra, Kadabra, and Elikafam. So I think I'm going to go for another Waterfall. This thing has paper thin enough defenses to where I don't think it's going to be a problem. Alright, Harry, I'm thinking I know everything about this place, and I don't. Where does this go? Did I do that correctly? Let's see. Okay, full store, that's good. I could use some of those. I could use a dollar. I could use a couple bucks. And does this go to a ladder? Where does this go? It goes to my repel wearing off, unfortunately. Okay, there's the ladder. So, yeah, we're gonna start having to deal with that now, so I apologize. I probably should have just bought repels, but I need that money for other stuff. Not really, but hush. Just let me live in ignorance. So I think I should go back around to that other path, because that did lead somewhere, but I just jumped off the ledge by accident and missed it. What? Did I just screw myself over? Yes. Okay. That's good. I'm really glad that happened. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be unbearable. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight every single one of these encounters. This is a good place to grind if you need it, but hopefully I won't need it. I already fought you. Let's see here. Alright, so where is this supposed to lead? If we go up here... Also, the most annoying thing about this is just having the or music be reset every single time. Alright, this goes here. Oh, I think I know what this is. Hush! Okay, yeah, it's this area in which you can find a PP up. And I think that's all that's here. No? There's a secret item too. But I checked. Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Now, I probably will use this in the post-game, but I won't say much. Alright, Mawile's here. Let's see. I'm just trying to survey my surroundings here. Up here we have a trainer. You shouldn't get complacent just because you have a lot of gym badges. There's always going to be someone who's better than you. That's not true. So yeah, stink. These ground types and such should not be an issue for me. It's the combination of being weak to water and also having low special defense stats because they're all physically defense focused. Ninetales does have a pretty good special defense though. Oops, sorry. If you think that the cries in this game are weird, it's because a lot of them haven't been changed since Gen 1, in which they're obviously working with a pretty limited technical, and also working with very limited memory. Okay, there's nothing up here for me yet. So I think there's only actually 37 cries, or something like that, between the 151 Pokemon in Gen 1, and the differences are just to like filters that were added in, and some of them literally have the exact same cry. Like Charizard and Rhyhorn are like almost exactly the same. If not, they completely exactly the same. And the old cries, I don't think most of them have ever been like touched up or changed. The only difference is in Pokemon X and Y they changed Pikachu's cry, because of course they did. It's Pikachu. It's Pikachu! Yeah, whatever. There should be a ladder somewhere around here that leads to TM29 Psychic. Not like I'm gonna use it, but I just wanted to show it's here. Because that's a pretty good move. But Swampert can't learn it, so I don't care. Alright, be careful here. They probably meant me, yes. Kecleon. What to do with Kecleon? I'm actually going to see how it responds to Rock Smash. Oh, I was being a little bit cocky there, I guess. Rock Smash only is a 20... Oh, okay. It only is a 20 power move. But I'm still trying to kind of save... There you go, that's my first hit of the Victory Road run. Yeah, I'm trying to save PP on my actually good moves. But I'm just going to use Waterfall here. Yeah, the cries got a little bit more like diverse as the series progressed on to newer hardware. But so some of the Gen 1 cries can seem crude by comparison. Oh, come on, really? You're doing this? You're just making me waste PP. A single PP. Alright, there we go. The little shrimp is tough. Hey, don't call me that. Alright. That just makes me think of, like, from SpongeBob. So long, shrimp! And that's exactly what I was afraid of. I was afraid of falling off that ledge and having to walk all that way again. Bloop boop, bloop 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 bloop. I don't know why I was singing the theme for Another Dirty Room there, but whatever. That's a pretty fun show. It's this show where these guys like go to a bunch of hotel rooms and like closely inspect them and find out how well they're kept. Like lifting up the mattresses to see what's under there. It's a lot of fun. It can also be really gross though. So it's not for the... Don't watch it while you're eating. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Train to Caroline, da da da, has more wild. Let's see here. Yeah, I had a feeling that your second Pokemon was gonna be Sableye. Sableye's pretty cool. It's also dead. It's also like it's actually the only Pokemon in this generation that has no weaknesses. Yeah, it is not weak to anything. It resists is immune to or neutral to everything. What am I doing? I don't need to be fighting this. And so that same applies to a Gen 4 Pokemon called Spiritomb. Actually, wait, could I have gotten through this without Waterfall? I think I could get through it without Waterfall, but I can't get up here. That's the problem. But you can technically skip that Waterfall down there by going around. But that... You can only get up here if you use Fly, so it's... Unfortunately, not an option for me. Honestly, I don't even know if that was intentional in the game designer's part. Be very careful. Okay, don't want to fall down the waterfall. And here we're gonna fight with this guy who trained together with his whole family. Yeah, this is the lost, if you remember, the Windstreet family. I'm pretty sure this guy is supposed to be like the final family member in that group, who they said had gone on to face the Pokemon League. So that's a nice little bit of attention to detail. This guy is also one of the tougher trainers in here, since he actually has multiple Pokemon. Or he actually has 4, when most of them have 2 or 3. Alright. I felt like I was in the middle of saying something, I don't know what it was. Oh yeah. In Gen 4, introduced a Pokemon named Spiritomb, who also had the same typing, Ghost Dark, no weaknesses. And then in Gen 6, the Fairy type was introduced, which actually is super effective against Sableye and Spiritomb, so now there is no longer any Pokemon that has no weaknesses, except for Eelektross, which in its ilk, because it's an electric type Pokemon that has Levitate, and Ground is the only thing super effective against electric. So unless you disable Levitate to Gas or Acid or something, you just can't get a super effective hit on it. So that's pretty cool. So I guess technically Eelektross is now the only one. There might be a like Sword and Shield Pokemon that isn't weak to anything, but I don't know. So go down the waterfall. I think there's something over here. And what is this? Am I supposed to be here? Crap! That's not a good sign. Where am I? What room is this? Okay, that's true. You are correct. Yeah, I've always liked the Electros. I haven't actually used it though, because it's very hard to raise. Due to the fact that its first form is basically useless, and it doesn't evolve until like level 30 something. Because Gen 5 was bad about that for some reason. Yeah, the funny thing about Sableye and Spiritomb is that Sableye is the favorite Pokemon of a YouTuber, one of the YouTubers I watched, and Spiritomb is the favorite Pokemon for another YouTuber I watch. So they have that weird connection apart from just being the same type. I guess there's just inherently something attractive about being Ghost Dark type. Oh, really? That thing has to have literally 1 HP left. Imagine him as a funky cry. That's the way, I like it. I like how I got exactly 2016 in prize money. 2016, the year I started my Sonic Adventure DX Let's Play, which is still going. I'm so bad at, like, finishing things. I don't think there's anything in there. Gosh, I'm very confused about where I'm actually going right now, though. But I guess there's no way to go but up. Gosh dang it. Really? I need to be more careful about where I step. Don't care. Are you kidding me? I'm back here? Well, I'll just go to the short route around now, because this actually doesn't take very long to get through if you're not fighting all the trainers. All you have to do is just go up the waterfall, go around this little... What? Oh, I'm getting confused. Okay, hold on. I ended up on the other side of that whole thing. And now... Okay. I didn't get sent as far back as I thought I did. Alright, don't jump off the ledge this time. Let's see where it goes. Okay, whatever. Okay, there's a puzzle there. Just, oh, hi. It's pretty simple, just do that. And then... There actually was another little area there. I think oh well, I don't really care that much. Alright. We're near the end, this is the final stretch. There's just one trainer left. Yeah, well... You're in the home stretch now, dude. This is the guy who has a cacturn, which makes him notable. Come on, please die one hit. I don't want this thing to, like, one-shot me. Well, neither event happened, so I guess that's still okay. This thing can be pretty annoying, but I think I got it. And I'm at level 60. That's good because the highest level Pokemon in the Elite Four is level 58. So the fact that I'm at least above that It's not quite as comfortable as I'd like to be, perhaps, but it's something. Alright, and here's the end. Let's leave. Wait a minute. Hi, Ruby. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Ruby, losing you that time made me stronger. But I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win, for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come, I am Cinnamon. Yeah, they say that in order to be a winner, you have to first learn how to lose. And that is certainly the case for Wally, although unfortunately he's going to lose again because he's facing me. Alright, so this Altaria can actually be quite an issue, but let's hope that this does not happen in this fight. Yeah, for some reason he's using super potions instead of like full restores and stuff, but I guess he's like, I don't know, words. I guess he's not exactly from wealth. And grass types like this scare me, so let's try and get rid of this one. Okay, good. I'm out of strength PP, so hopefully nothing else comes along that resists water. I don't think there's anything else that does. Just based on my memory of this fight. Magneton. I like Magneton. Yeah, that's all the commentary you're getting for today. I'm done. Oh! Oh no, no, please don't start that. No. Gardevoir. That can get really annoying. If this next... No! Okay, good. Double team spam is like one of the most annoying strategies to fight. Alright, cool. Honk. And here we are, the Pokemon League. So there's a couple things I want to do before I start. First of all, heal, obviously. Okay, you don't need to see this. And I'm going to go ahead and do what I said I was going to do. I'm also going to see if it needs any of these vitamins, but mainly I need to use the rare candies up. Actually, let me do something real quick. And this is a weird little like anal thing, but it's a good tip for if you're a Pokemon player. I'm going to get Swampert to the next level. Just so that it's barely in level 61. And only... Oh, she's learning Endeavor. Nah, I don't need it. And only now will I actually use the rare candies. This basically ensures that you're getting the most bang for your buck. Because if you use a rare candy on it when it's right about to level up, you technically wasted all the experience you gained prior to using the rare candy. Alright, so we're gonna make Swampert big and... Actually, I should be using the vitamins first. What am I doing? Okay, so it's already maxed out its EVs, it looks like. I thought it was worth a try. I could especially use the high attack stat for the sake of having strength, so I can go up against... Speaking of which, I'm going to give my PP up to that. Actually, let me see whatever PP ups I have. Alright, this doesn't really need to be So let me deposit these then, and also deposit that heart scale. If it's maxed out on EVs, it's not going to let me use any of the vitamins. So let's see here. Launcher Brace isn't going to do me much good now as well. PP ups, I'm going to use up those. Because I don't know what else I'm going to use them for. I'm going to give another one to Strength and also one to Surf. And this will just help me last a little bit longer. Although I do also have elixirs and stuff if needed. But it'd just be convenient for it to have in the middle of the battle, if nothing else. And we have save. Let's see, how many full restores do I have? Oh, it doesn't actually show you in this game here. Let me see. I have one. Okay. Let's buy a few more. I'm going to give myself 2 per battle. So I'm going to buy 9. Or 1 for during the battle and 1 for after. And I probably won't need revives, but I'll buy a few just in case. Just in case I need to spam revives with cast form. I'll give my... Hopefully I would like to not have to use those though. Alright. Let me save again just because I want to feel prepared. And let's see how this goes. If I lose, I might come back and grind more or get more items or something, but hopefully I should be able to knock this out now. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon, and go forth. Alright. Batter up. Okay, I did a hard save before coming in, so as long as I don't overwrite that, I'll still have that. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Let's do it. This could be very interesting the more I think about it, but... Okay, so here's one nuisance right off the bat. And that's that this Mighty has Intimidate, which is going to weaken Strength and also Rock Smash, I guess, but I'm probably not going to use that too much. So the Mighty in itself doesn't pose a threat, but that's going to be annoying because the next Pokemon he has is a Cacturne. So I'm actually going to switch here just to reset Swampert's attack stat. And basically just use Cast Form as a sacrifice. I'm surprised that it outspeeds Cacturne. That's kind of funny. Oh, it's gonna waste time. Okay. This isn't how I expect. I was expecting it to just immediately kill it because I don't want to switch Swampert into an attack. But okay, there we go. I guess no harm, no foul then. Alright, so now Swampert comes back out, attack stats reset, and it's also raining in case I need an extra boost to my water type attacks. Come on, can we just one-hit this? Because this thing can do a lot of damage to me. Well, I don't know if it would have, but I got lucky. Perhaps. Sharpedo. Not entirely sure what the best way to deal with this one is. Let's just hit with Strength. Yeah, it has rough skin, so that's technically my first hit of the Elite Four. But I'm not too concerned. This thing... Let me take it out. This thing shouldn't be hard to take out. This Absol, if you let it set up, it can actually be pretty devastating. But I'm not going to let it do that. And then finally Shiftry. I don't even know if this one has any like actual... Oh, there you go. I don't know if this one actually has any grass type attacks, honestly. But just in case, let's hope it goes down. No, not quite. It does have extra sensory, which is a funky move. Alright, come on, just please don't serve. Of course, no, no. Alright, he's probably gonna heal. I should have just used strength again. This is. He still has one move that's gonna come on. Lower its defense. Nope, it didn't. Good RNG, please. Come on. Okay, good. So that could have been annoying because I decided to get cocky there. Yeah, it was fun, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a good attitude to go through life with. Nice humble, I don't know what you'd call that. Alright, I'm going to hoard my elixirs and stuff until later on when I need them, because I think I only used strength like 3 or 4 times. So let's continue on. I like to make states after each individual member. I don't recommend doing a hard save, because then you might get trapped in here forced with no option but to just lose on purpose to get out of it, because that's the only way you can leave. I actually had a really terrible experience with the Elite Four when I was younger. I forgot to revive cast form. I hope I don't need it. But anyway, basically my sister and I were trying to beat the Elite Four in Emerald, but for some reason we also had a Swampert in that game, funnily enough. But we actually technically also had other Pokemon, except they all died to the first 2 or 3 members of the Elite Four, and we didn't bring enough healing items with us. This is part of the reason why I started the practice of always buying a crap ton of healing items before I go into these. And so Swampert was the only thing left when we got to the 4th Elite Four member, and it also didn't have any moves left. So we were trying to beat the 4th member was just struggle, which is the move which happens if you don't have any move of your actual moves left, basically. Wow, I'm glad I didn't use Surf. That would have been devastating. So yeah, that was terrible. I remember us trying that over and over again, and just it's not possible. So that sucked. Alright, I'm getting cocky by using Waterfall, and that didn't quite kill that Bandit, so I need to just suck it up and use up my Surfs. So, for some reason, there is another ghost type in this game, which this person is not using, and it's called Shedinja. I guess it's a kind of a gimmicky Pokemon, so they probably didn't want to show it off too much. But yeah, because they made that decision, she has to have 2 Dusclopses and 2 Bandits. Oh great, it has a Citrus Berry. I'm so glad. Alright, that's the 2nd member down. Vivi can actually be surprisingly tricky, because ghost types don't have a ton of weaknesses. I'd like to bring dark or ghost types in with me, specifically for her, when I'm beating this game. But obviously that's not an option here. Do I have a... No, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give my Swampert a heal, just to kind of play it on the safe side. And onwards we go. Hello, my name is Glacier, the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn, so I may hone my ice skills. I wonder if is it ever explained what other place she's actually from? I don't remember. I know there are other prominent ice type trainers in other regions. There's Lorelei and Kanto, as well as Price from Johto. Oh really? He has a light screen. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I figured she was gonna do that. I don't know entirely what the best move would be next. Oh. Well, that actually answers my question. I'm gonna use a strength on it. Let's see if that's enough to kill it. Yep, okay, good. Defense drop came at the good time for me. And I'm going to be spamming strengths a lot in this fight because she has 3 of these things. Yeah, not a lot of ice types in this region either. And she has hail going now, which is going to be very annoying. Here's the other Celio. Okay, good. Light screen wore off. That's good. When the second Lele comes out, I'll be able to surf it. Or something. I don't know. Oh, no! No! Okay, we have a situation on our hands, fellas. I should have revived Cast Form. Oh, no. Attract is an extremely annoying move, which basically makes it so you can only actually attack 50% of the time. So I have no choice but to revive. Well, I could try and just get really lucky, but oh my gosh, thank the Lord that missed. I'm surprised that missed actually, because Blizzard's supposed to have 100% accuracy when it's hailing. Alright, I'm not dealing with this. Come back out, sacrificial lamb. Man, so far luck has been on my side, but I expect it's not going to last too much longer. You did good, Cast Form. You did your job very well. To be a meat shield. Alright. Okay, Glalie next. All the other effects she put up are gone, so hopefully we can get through the rest of this without too much trial. Of course that's gonna happen, but, you know. Is stricken by hail. Stricken is a weird word. Alright. Honestly, what I should do is well, I don't know. The thing is, like, you don't technically know if it's gonna one-hit KO or not. So, it's always just... I usually just lead with my strongest move, even if there's a chance that it could get into the red and then trigger a heal from the AI. Please don't use Attract on me. This thing I'm kind of worried about. This thing can be a pain in the butt. Well, they use Attract, but this is still probably gonna hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot. Wow. I hope that hail ends soon. That's gonna help a lot. I'm gonna have to use one of my in-battle heals, I'm afraid. Well, at least there's a little bit of suspense going here. Yeah, this thing actually is doing like a pretty decent amount of damage to me. Alright, come on. Can we 3-hit KO this, please? Okay, you got lucky, hit it even when hail wasn't up. Blizzard usually has a 70% accuracy, so... God, no! It has such a very... Okay. This is in dicey territory. If this thing gets extremely lucky, it might kill me with this attack. Come on, please don't die. Well, I didn't die, but I am frozen again. I don't need any more of this in my life. I hate doing this twice in one battle, but the show must go on. Oh gosh, the next Elite Four member is gonna be a doozy. I'm not looking forward to this, but at least we got through Laurel, I mean, Glacia. I don't think Glacia is even a real name. I've always liked Glacia though. She's like a cool old lady. Alright, I don't really have anything to lose at this point using my elixir, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And is everything up to full from that? Yes, okay, good. And I'm also gonna go ahead and revive Cast Form before I go in this time, in case I need him. Her. Cast Form's a girl. Alright, so like I said, I'm a little bit nervous about this one. This is the Dragon Trainer, and as you probably know, dragons resist water, although that won't be a problem for all these, it's going to be a problem for some of them. Like this Shelgon is actually pretty defensive, so there's something to be worried about here. And he's probably going to heal it, but let me just weaken it enough so that... Although actually getting these members to... They only get a certain number of heals by the game's coding. So if you get them to use up their full restores on their weaker Pokemon, it's actually kind of to your benefit. I hope this doesn't lower my speed. Please don't lower my speed. Oh, of course it did. Well, that could be a minor nuisance. Alright. The very first Pokemon did manage to do 70 damage to me, so that's not a good sign. I'm probably gonna have to heal. Maybe even a couple times. Please don't paralyze me. Okay. There's a lot at stake here. Yeah, you see why I was worried here? This guy is tough. He has very tough Pokemon. Now, if Swampert were allowed to know Ice Beam, this could have been a much different fight right now. Alright, Flygon. I think these things can use Sandstorm, but Swampert's immune to that, so I'm not too concerned. Interestingly, though, Cast Form doesn't have a Sandstorm form. It has one for the other weathers, but I think that Sandstorm does affect Weather Ball. It makes it into a Rock type, so I don't know why the inconsistency there. In fact, Sandstorm's actually going to help me when his last Pokemon comes out. Of course, he's probably going to heal it again. Watch. No, he didn't. Okay. Cool. Flygon's probably the easiest Pokemon to deal with, just because it has the most like easy to exploit weaknesses. But this thing is it is a good Pokemon. It's just like it doesn't really have any like earth-shattering moves, unlike his final Pokemon, which has something I'm a bit worried for. It can't set up like Altaria does. And so it just ends up kind of being more in the middle of the pack. But I like Flygon though, it's cool. It's very cool actually. It's one of the more unique dragon types. I knew that was going to happen eventually. No, please. Can you please, like, set up another Sandstorm for me? Kindly, sir? No, okay, whatever. I'm probably going to have to heal again, because this last Pokemon is going to kick my bahunkus. This is Salamence, the strongest dragon. Actually, you know what? You know what? I have a sinister plan. I'm gonna let myself die and then use a max revive on it when cast form comes out. Because I also don't want to have to deal with that Intimidate. I'm playing a little bit dirty here, I know. But whatever, I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Alright, I was hoping to get at least like a cheap shot in on it, but I guess not. Alright, max revive. Honestly, this thing is worrying me more than like anything on the champions team, so I don't really regret using it now. Alright, it's all coming down to this. This thing could easily overpower me. Come on. Maybe a 3-hit KO? I hope so. Okay, I'm at least doing more damage to it than it is to me. That's a good sign. At least it can't paralyze me. Dragon Claw's a little bit stronger, but it can't paralyze, so that's my... that's a small... Of course it has a citrus berry. Well, at least that means he's not going to heal it. That actually might have ironically helped me. Alright, that Salaman's down. Thank you, sir. Yes, he is. So who do you think the champion is? Vote now on your phones. I'm just kidding. This game is like almost 20 years old. Everyone knows who it is. Alright, here we go. Extra long hallway for this last one to build the suspense. Welcome, Ruby. I was looking forward to seeing you here one day. You, what did you see on your journey with Pokémon? What did you feel meeting so many other trainers like you? What has awoken in you? I want you to hit me with it all. Oh, I will, Steven. I will hit you with everything that has awoken within me. Alright, let's see. Skarmory is up first. This thing is usually not too big of a deal. As long as you have a good special attacker, you should be able to dispatch this pretty easily. Though well, spikes, that shouldn't be a huge problem. Because thankfully, that would normally be a problem, but, you know, I only have 2 Pokemon, so basically that damages you slightly every time you switch Pokemon around, unless it's a flying type. Flying types are immune. Oh, I didn't... yeah, I sure needed the critical there. Thanks, game. Aggron. If you have a water type, this guy is a cinch. Which you usually will, because there's so much water in this game. I don't know how you could avoid having a water type. Claydol, this thing I'm a bit worried about, because while it is neutral to Surf, it also has Giga Drain, and it has a number of other upsetting moves, such as Confuse Ray. Oh boy. Okay, I got really lucky there. I did not get hit with the Giga Drain pain. Nice. Alright, Claydol. Hopefully this one won't be bad. Claydol's more for defensive Pokemon, so it's not going to do a ton of damage. And it's weak to water, so I should be able to at least 2-hit KO it. Unless it does that. That might complicate things. Especially going forward, because I know what's coming, and I'm not looking forward to it. Earthquake. Earthquake! Earthquake! Hurry and run! Okay, that did very little damage. That's good. Still reeling from this Confuse Ray, though. But it's at least kind of stalling time until the light screen wears off. And that, weirdly enough, helps me, because I'm very worried about his last Pokemon. it's going to be able to do a lot more damage to me than this Claydol can. Oh, actually, no, it's not coming out last. He is sending out his... This is his prime fighter, Metagross. This thing is probably the strongest non-legendary in the game, other than Salamence. So fitting that we're getting... It's also... The cool thing about this Pokemon, for someone playing this for the first time... Oh, I got lucky! Yes! Oh, that is when I needed a critical. Oh, wow, okay. That was actually a bit anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, Metagross is a really cool Pokemon. I really like it. And also, you will never have... In Ruby and Sapphire, not so much in Emerald, but in Ruby and Sapphire, this will be the first time you see it or anything in its line because you can't get it till the post-game. So it's this mysterious, huge steel thing that's super strong that just comes at you at the last minute. Anyway, so we won. The feelings you have for your Pokemon, and the Pokemon that responded to those feelings with all their might. They came together as one, and created an even greater power. Thus you were able to grasp victory today. You are rightfully the Hoenn region's new... Ruby, here's some advice before you challenge the champion. How'd you get in here? Huh? What? Ruby, could it be that it's already over? It's never ogre. See? What did I tell you, May? Did I tell you that you don't need to worry about Ruby? Ruby, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought that perhaps you had a chance. But to think, you've actually become the champion. What became... So you've seen 128 Pokemon, and you've caught 4 Pokemon. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're probably a little bit disappointed in me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with the professor. I'm just joking, that's okay, that's the rule. Ruby, honestly, congratulations. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League champions are honored. Steven, come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who battled with you. And there we go, we have beaten the game. Swampert. Cast form. That's it. That's all, my entire team. And we did it, everyone. We managed to beat the Pokemon Ruby with mostly just Mudkip and nothing else. No HM slaves. Nothing. Except for cast form. Because you kind of need cast form. So anyway, I'm just going to let the credits roll. This is a very nice song. Although there's going to be something amusing here. It shows a montage of like all the Pokemon you've caught. So I hope you like seeing the same 4 over and over again.